is welcome to watch this program. If you like us, please click to subscribe directly. Queen Elizabeth coronavirus fears. Palace response after Boris Johnson tests positive. Queen Elizabeth II remains in good health, Buckingham Palace said after Prime Minister Boris Johnson revealed he was tested positive for coronavirus. News of the Prime Minister tested positive for COVID-19 sparked fear among royal fans the Queens could have been exposed by the virus during one of the pair's weekly meetings. However, Buckingham Palace revealed the monarch hasn't held a face-to-face with Mr. Johnson since March 11th. Her health, the palace added, remains good and stable. In a brief statement, the palace said, HMQ remains in good health. The Queen last saw the PM on the 11th March and is following all the appropriate advice with regard to her welfare. We will not be commenting further. Buckingham Palace didn't reveal whether the Queen has been tested for coronavirus or not. Mr. Johnson announced on Twitter he was tested after developing mild symptoms that could be linked to the deadly virus. Taking to the social media platform, the Prime Minister said in a brief video, "Hi folks, I want to bring you up to speed with something happening today. I have developed my symptom of coronavirus. That is to say, a temperature and a persistent cold, and on the advice of the chief medical officer, I have taken a test, and that has come out positive. So I'm working from home. I'm self-isolating. And that is entirely the right thing to do. But be in no doubt that I can continue, and thanks to the visor drive of modern technology to communicate with all my top team and lead the national fight back against coronavirus. And I want to thank everyone who is involved and above all our amazing MHS." Mr. Johnson then spread a few words to celebrate yesterday's moving Clap Your Hands for the MHS initiative, which saw thousands of people across the country clapping their hands to acknowledge and support MHS staff working relentlessly to fight COVID-19 and save lives. The Prime Minister, who stepped out of number 10 yesterday evening to join the country in this touching gesture, said, "It was very moving last night to join in that national clap for the MHS. But it's not just the MHS. It's our police, our social care workers, teachers, everybody who works in school, DWP staff. It's been an amazing national effort by the public service, but also by every member of the British public who's volunteering. It's been an incredible response. 600,000 people have volunteered to take part in a great national effort to protect people from the consequences of coronavirus." Mr. Johnson then highlighted once again the importance of social distancing and self-isolation during this trying time. He said, "I want to thank everybody who is working to keep our country going through this epidemic. And we will get through it, and the way we are going to get through this, of course, by applying the measures that you have heard so much about. The more effective we all comply with those measures, the faster our country will come through this epidemic, and the faster we will bounce back. So thank you to everybody who is doing what I'm doing, working from home, to stop the spread of the virus from household to household." That is the way we are going to win. We are going to beat it, and we are going to beat it together. Stay at home, protect the MHS, and save lives. Mr. Johnson's diagnosis comes just a few days after Prince Charles, the heir apparent to the throne, also tested positive for coronavirus. The Prince of Wales, who last met the Queen on March 12, continues to work at his desk in his Scottish residence, Birkholt, as he is only suffering from mild symptoms. The Queen, who left Buckingham Palace on March 19th, looks set to spend the next few weeks on lockdown at Windsor Castle with Prince Philip. The monarch is believed to have last spoken to Mr. Johnson on Wednesday, when she held her weekly meeting with the Prime Minister over the phone.